stop what you are doing. Because what just happened at FIFA World Cup 2026 has never happened before in the entire history of football. For the first time ever, the top 4 ranked teams in the entire world have all reached the World Cup semifinals. France, Spain, England, Argentina. The 4 best teams on the planet, all still standing, all just 2 wins from lifting the World Cup trophy. We have Mbappe versus Yamal on July 14th in Dallas. And then, the match that football has been waiting decades for, England versus Argentina, on July 15th in Atlanta. But how did each of these 4 incredible teams get here? And what does each semifinal mean for football history? Today we explain everything, every step of their journey, every key player, every moment that defined their path, and who we believe will walk into MetLife Stadium on July 19th as World Cup finalists. This is the greatest World Cup semifinal lineup in history. And this is how it all came together. Let's go! Chapter 1: France's Road to the Final. Let us start with the tournament favorites, France, the team that has been perfect from the very first minute. The group stage, absolute dominance. France beat Senegal 3-1 in their opener, then destroyed Iraq 3-0, and in their final group game they hammered Norway 4-1 to finish top of Group I with 9 perfect points. The knockouts, clinical and lethal. France beat Sweden 3-0 in the round of 32, Mbappe scoring 2 and having another disallowed for offside. Then Paraguay, the team that shocked Germany, in the round of 16, France won 1-0 with a single Mbappe goal, showing their defensive resilience. And then Morocco in the quarterfinals, the Atlas Lions who had shocked Netherlands on penalties, France won 2-0, dispatching Morocco with what was described as their latest lethal display. The key numbers: 14 goals scored. Just 2 conceded. 6 wins from 6. Mbappe with 9 goals and leading the Golden Boot race. The key player, Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe has been the most dangerous player at this entire World Cup, scoring in almost every match and now facing the ultimate test against Spain's Lamine Yamal. France now face Spain in Dallas on July 14th, and if they win, they are in the World Cup final for the second consecutive time. Chapter 2: Spain's Road to the Final. Next, Spain. And the story of a nation passing the torch from one generation to the next. The group stage ups and downs. Spain started with a shocking 0-0 draw against Cape Verde, the smallest nation ever at a World Cup, but bounced back with a crushing 4-0 win over Saudi Arabia featuring Lamine Yamal's first ever World Cup goal, and finished the group with a comfortable win. The knockouts rising to every challenge. Spain beat Austria 3-0 in the round of 32, Mikel Oyarzabal with a brace. Then Portugal in the round of 16, ending Cristiano Ronaldo's World Cup career, Yamal scoring the decisive goal in one of the most emotionally charged matches of the tournament. And Belgium in the quarterfinals, Spain winning 2-1, Marino with a late winner to send La Roja into the semis, though they need more from their wasteful attack. The key player, Lamine Yamal. At just 17 years old, Yamal has been the most exciting player at this World Cup. He scored against Portugal to end the Ronaldo era, he creates chances constantly, and now he faces his biggest test yet against Mbappe's France. Spain face France in Dallas on July 14th, and if they win, it would be the most incredible generational achievement in football history. Chapter 3: England's Road to the Final. And now England, and the most dramatic and character-filled journey of any team at this World Cup. The group stage, frustrating but effective. England beat Croatia 4-2 in their opener, an outstanding performance. Then a frustrating 0-0 draw with Ghana raised concerns. But England finished the group with a 2-0 win over Panama to qualify. The knockouts, drama at every turn. England beat DR Congo 2-1 in the round of 32, coming from behind, Harry Kane with 2 second-half goals. Then the incredible win at the Estadio Azteca. England beat Mexico 3-2 with 10 men, after Jude Bellingham's 2 first-half goals. And holding on with a man down in what was described as their best-ever win on foreign soil. And then July 11th, the quarter-final against Norway, Erling Haaland, in Miami, and it was another extra-time thriller. Norway went ahead in the first half through a brilliant strike from Andreas Schjelderup, but Bellingham equalized just before halftime with a nifty slice through Norway's defense. After a scoreless second half, Bellingham then nabbed another goal in extra time. his second of the match, to send England through 2-1. But England manager Thomas Tuchel was clear after the match, calling it a lucky win and chiding the team for sloppy tactics. Bellingham brushed it off, saying, "Yeah, well, whatever. It's difficult out there." The key player, Jude Bellingham. 3 goals in the knockout rounds, 2 against Mexico, 2 against Norway. Bellingham is carrying England on his 23-year-old shoulders. England now face Argentina in Atlanta on July 15. In one of the most historically charged matches in football history. Chapter 4, Argentina's road to the final. And finally, Argentina, the defending champions, making their 6th consecutive World Cup semifinal on the most dramatic and exhausting journey of any team at this tournament. The group stage, perfection. Argentina crushed Algeria 3-0 with Messi's hat-trick, then beat Austria 2-0, then Jordan 3-1, 9 perfect points, top of Group J with a +7 goal difference. The knockouts always the hard way. Cape Verde in the round of 32, Argentina won 3-2 after extra time, the Cinderella team pushing them to the very limit. Egypt in the round of 16, Argentina trailed 2-0 with 10 minutes remaining, before Messi scored in the 83rd minute and Enzo Fernandez headed home in stoppage time to complete an incredible comeback. And then July 11th, Switzerland in Kansas City, and another dramatic night. Alexis Mac Allister opened the scoring in the 10th minute on an assist from Messi. Switzerland equalized in the 67th minute through Dan Doy. Then extra time, and with Switzerland down to 10 men after Briel Embolo's second yellow card, Julian Alvarez scored one of the goals of the entire World Cup in the 112th minute, a thunderbolt from outside the box at the far post, described by commentators as a golazo. And Lautaro Martinez buried a stoppage-time rebound to make it 3-1. Argentina are now unbeaten in their last 12 World Cup matches, and they are 6 straight World Cup semifinals, an unbelievable record. The key player, but it is not just Messi. Messi's streak of scoring in 9 consecutive World Cup matches ended against Switzerland, but Argentina advanced anyway, proving that this team can win without him. Julian Alvarez is increasingly the player around whom Argentina's 2026 attack is built. Now Argentina face England in Atlanta on July 15. And the history between these two nations makes this one of the most anticipated matches in football history. Chapter 5, Semifinal 1 explained, France vs Spain. Now let us explain both semi-final matches. Semifinal 1, France vs Spain, AT&T Stadium, Dallas, July 14, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the match that pits the best player in the world right now against the most exciting teenager football has ever produced. Mbappe vs Yamal, 26 years old versus 17 years old, the present versus the future. The most fascinating individual battle in this entire tournament. France have been the most complete team, but Spain have the most fluid attacking football of any side remaining. Pedri and Olmo in midfield, Oyarzabal leading the line, and Yamal doing things that nobody at 17 years old has ever done on the World Cup stage. The key question, can Spain's technical quality and possession game restrict Mbappe? And can Yamal handle the physical and mental pressure of a World Cup semi-final against the best team in the tournament? Our prediction, France win 2-1, Mbappe the difference, but Yamal makes it the most exciting match of the entire tournament. Chapter 6, Semi-Final 2 explained, England vs Argentina. And then, the match that history has been building toward for decades. Semi-Final 2, England vs Argentina, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Atlanta, July 15, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The hand of God. The goal of the century. Penalty heartbreak in 1998. David Beckham's red card. The quarterfinal battles. England vs Argentina, the most intense rivalry in World Cup history, is back on the biggest stage. England have Bellingham, 23 years old, scoring crucial goals in every single knockout match, carrying the weight of 60 years of national heartbreak on his young shoulders. Argentina have Messi, 39 years old, defending his title, still breaking records. And Alvarez producing the goal of the tournament against Switzerland. This is the first time England and Argentina have met at a World Cup since 2002, when Argentina went out in the group stage. They have met in the knockouts in 1986, 1998, and 2002, and Argentina have won every single time. But England have Bellingham and Saka and Kane, and Tuchel has built a resilient defensive structure that has managed to get through every challenge. Our prediction: Argentina win 2-1. Messi provides the crucial pass or goal, and Argentina reach their second consecutive World Cup final. France vs Spain. England vs Argentina. The greatest World Cup semi-final lineup in history, ever. Which match are you most excited for? And who do you think reaches the July 19th final at MetLife Stadium? Drop your prediction in the comments right now, we read every single one. Subscribe to GoatHattrick for live semi-final reactions starting July 14th. GoatHattrick.